winning. Being able to play with Caitlin Clark, I think that was a huge eye-opening. Like, I have the opportunity to play with one of the greatest players that's ever going to play the game of basketball. So for me, once I also heard that, like, oh, she really wants me here too, I was like, oh, well, let's get it done then. There's no question.
Time to face reality, guys. There is a brutal, undeniable truth about the modern WNBA that the establishment, the old guard, desperately tries to sweep under the rug from the paying consumer and casual fan alike. We're talking about an archaic, deeply toxic level of physicality that isn't just incidental contact. It's meticulously designed to intimidate, to frustrate, and ultimately to break down elite offensive talent. For over 2 brutal years, Caitlin Clark, the most significant player in a generation, was forced to navigate this absolute bloodbath completely alone, absorbing cheap shots, flagrant fouls, and relentless off-ball harassment. And what did the Indiana Fever front office do? They watched, in total deafening silence. But here's where it gets absolutely wild. The era of polite, deferential basketball, where you just take the punishment and smile, is officially dead and buried. Caitlin Clark has actively taken control of this franchise, operating as the unofficial general manager, and she just executed a brilliant, ruthless personnel move that mathematically proves she possesses a higher basketball IQ than the entire Indiana Fever front office combined. You need to radically recalibrate your reality, because what I'm about to show you changes everything about how you view the WNBA.
For the break, we got a little John going on. Caitlin says, hey, you and me, Hayes, you and me. This is how you bring the roof down. All tied up here with 5:14 to go.
That's all what the numbers are. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Myisha Hines-Allen is the most impactful defender when it comes to pure points in the league. And Caitlin has chosen wisely. Shout out to Caitlin, man. Let Caitlin be the GM, man. Why not, man? Amber Cox, clean your desk.
Backslash in, backslash in, backslash in, backslash in, backslash in.
Hines-Allen, no, a few years ago when we were asking for an enforcer, everybody was acting like we were asking somebody to come out on the court and pistol whip somebody. Like, an enforcer is somebody who will handle stuff like this, be a presence, like just show them. It's like,
this isn't just some random transaction. It's a strategic masterstroke, a calculated chess move in a league that thrives on physical and psychological warfare. We are ripping the doors completely off the hinges to expose the absolute genius of Caitlin Clark, blending the explosive cinematic reality of on-court psychological warfare with the cold, hard defensive analytics that unequivocally validate this massive roster shift. If you thought the signing of Myisha Hines-Allen was just another routine addition to fill out a roster spot, you couldn't be more wrong. We are going to break down exactly how Clark orchestrated this move, expose the terrifying defensive statistics that Hines-Allen is generating, and reveal exactly why the old guard is officially on notice and already panicking. What you are about to witness is a complete dismantling of the narrative surrounding this roster addition, a narrative the league itself would rather you never heard.
Caitlin, then you got to come over there and grab and pull them off of them. A lot of times it's just, oh, we saw that, okay. Next time down, boom, chicken wing to that girl. And it's like, oh, just a message. She got to send messages and let it be known.
Backslash in, backslash in, backslash in, backslash in, backslash in.
And then when you get the rebound on defense, the defensive rebound, get the ball to Caitlin. Do not dribble that ball down the court. That's not you, okay? And I get it. Sometimes you look for Caitlin and she's being face guarded. Just hold the ball and let her juke her man and break free and then get her the ball. Don't just instantly see her face guarded and then just...
Now listen to this part, because it's the absolute kicker that proves everything. During the Fever Media Day, Myisha Hines-Allen sat at the press conference table and made a massive, incredibly revealing admission that sent shockwaves through the league, even if the mainstream media largely ignored it. She openly stated that the opportunity to play with Caitlin Clark was a huge, eye-opening moment for her, a chance she couldn't pass up, calling Clark one of the greatest players that is ever going to play the game of basketball. That alone is a powerful endorsement from a peer, someone who knows the grind of the league. But the real bombshell came when Hines-Allen admitted, without hesitation, that once she heard Caitlin Clark explicitly wanted her in Indiana, there were no questions asked. She signed the contract. This wasn't a front office decision in a vacuum. This was Clark looking at her roster, staring directly at the catastrophic lack of physical intimidation that had plagued the team for years, and actively recruiting the exact missing piece to the championship puzzle. The front office, finally seeing the light or perhaps just recognizing Clark's undeniable influence, finally obliged. And the immediate results have been nothing short of an absolute revelation, silencing every single skeptic. /in, /in. When Hines-Allen was initially brought in, the skeptics were out in full force, whispering behind the scenes, terrified she would try to play outside her defined role, that she would hijack the offense to chase individual accolades and stats. But instead, she has completely embraced her identity, her true calling as the ultimate unyielding enforcer. She's not just a warm body in the paint, she is a human security system. And here's the thing, this isn't just about throwing blind elbows in the paint or getting into skirmishes. While she's certainly not shying away from contact, this is about absolute, undeniable mathematical dominance. We are talking about analytics that don't lie, numbers that prove her impact is far beyond mere physicality, transcending the old narratives and forcing everyone to look at the game in a completely new light. /in. Well, get out of here with your outdated opinions and look at the absolute, indisputable analytical data that validates everything we're saying. Currently, Myisha Hines-Allen possesses the highest defensive net points in the entire WNBA, a staggering +9.6. Let me repeat that, +9.6. This means she is mathematically the most impactful, devastating defensive force on the hardwood right now, fundamentally altering the game every single second she's on the court. She's using her massive frame to secure the glass with an almost violent efficiency, setting immovable concrete screens that create acres of space for her teammates, and fundamentally refusing to let opposing bigs establish any position whatsoever under the basket. She's not trying to be the MVP. She's not chasing glory. She's trying to be the ultimate terrifying security system that allows the actual MVP to operate without fear of physical assault. But the true, often underestimated value of an elite enforcer like Hines-Allen is deeply psychological. An enforcer acts as a physical deterrent, a human security system that fundamentally alters the behavior of the opposing team the exact second they step onto the court, forcing them to rethink every single aggressive decision. /in. This is precisely what the brilliant analysis on AK Nation TV correctly pointed out. An enforcer doesn't need to run onto the court and pistol whip an opponent to make an impact. A true enforcer operates like a security guard at a high-end retail store, or even a bouncer at an exclusive club. Just by standing in the doorway, their sheer physical presence, their reputation, their unwavering gaze, forces everyone else to radically change their behavior and second-guess their intentions. When opposing players see Hines-Allen lurking in the paint, her eyes scanning the court, they immediately reconsider taking cheap shots on Clark or other fever players, because they know the retribution will be swift and unavoidable. And if a team, say like the Chicago Sky, decides to test the waters, decides to push the boundaries, Hines-Allen is fully prepared to deliver a hard, unapologetic screen, a perfectly legal but utterly devastating piece of contact, to send a definitive message that the Indiana Fever are no longer soft, easily manipulated, or willing to tolerate disrespect. This level of unwavering physical protection is absolutely vital, not just for Caitlin Clark, but for the entire young core of this team. /in. Even Aaliyah Boston, who has developed into a phenomenal elite offensive center and a rising star in her own right, has historically struggled to physically defend herself when the old guard gets overly aggressive in the paint. The film doesn't lie. There have been countless instances where opponents exploited her reluctance to engage in that bruising, physical battle, impacting her confidence and focus. Having Hines-Allen on the roster provides the ultimate physical insurance policy, a human shield that allows Boston to continue developing her offensive game, and crucially, to cultivate that indispensable mean streak that all dominant bigs need in this league. But to maintain absolute, unbiased analytical credibility, to be truly fearless in our breakdown, we have to address the one glaring flaw, the one small but critical misstep that Myisha Hines-Allen must immediately correct to elevate her game, and the team's overall success to championship levels. /in. Look, when you secure a defensive rebound, especially as an elite enforcer with her specific role, You do not, under any circumstances, put your head down and attempt to dribble the basketball 94 feet through transition traffic like a point guard. You are an elite enforcer, a defensive anchor, not a primary ball handler. The exact second you secure the glass, your absolute non-negotiable priority is to locate Caitlin Clark. That's it. Even if the defense is actively face guarding her, draped all over her, you hold the basketball. Let her completely cook her defender off the ball with her unparalleled movement. And then, and only then, do you deliver the pass. You do not sprint down the court at 100 miles per hour just to get trapped in the corner and turn it over, derailing a potentially lethal offensive possession. The Fever offense operates at a historic, mind-blowing efficiency when the ball is in Clark's hands. And any deviation from that proven formula is an unnecessary, self-inflicted risk that costs points and momentum. Backslash in, backslash in, backslash in, backslash in, backslash in. So there you have it. The Indiana Fever are officially shedding their soft, easily manipulated identity, transforming into a formidable force in the league. Caitlin Clark recognized the problem, demanded a ruthless, analytical solution, and the resulting defensive statistics are completely undeniable, forcing the old guard to confront a new reality. This isn't just about one player. This is about a power shift, a change in the very fabric of the WNBA as we know it. This is WNBA Pro. If this fearless, high-octane analysis helped you understand what's truly happening behind the scenes, smashing the like button is non-negotiable. And subscribing to the channel right now means you'll never miss the kind of unfiltered truth that destroys the establishment's fake narratives and fiercely defends the greatness of the players who actually move the needle. Drop your most explosive, unfiltered take in the comments below. Is Caitlin Clark already the best general manager in the WNBA right now? And how absolutely terrified is the old guard of Myisha Hines-Allen's suffocating, mathematically proven defense? I want every single honest basketball opinion, every single hot take in that comment section. Hit the notification bell because the physicality is escalating. The defensive analytics do not lie, and we are documenting every single piece of the wreckage as it unfolds. We will see you in the next video.